technology will converge with regulation, and the result is going to be automation. Technology is going to converge with the regulations, be it accounting standards, be it tax, be it your consulting space. Ramesh was making a valid statement. He was talking about that medical transcription, where artificial intelligence are going to be used for giving advices. And definitely, if the medical advices can be provided through artificial intelligence, and tax advices are said to be, we need to equip ourselves to understand this technology. And Startup India, a lot of things are happening in the government, which I think every chartered accountant should keep track of. So India is transforming, so should we, and are we transforming ourselves? And gone are the days people are going to tell, I work in the same company, in the same job, in the same seat for 35 years or 40 years. That's not going to be the buzzword. And they're going to say, this is what is a learning I had for the past 30 years. Somebody is going to come out from the workforce, when he retires, he's not going to say, I work for that company. He is going to say, my learning for the past 30 years is so much because of the latest happening. I'm the best mentor for the youth of the country. That's going to be the profile in which people are now looking at. Let me show you one more video. How India's, volume please, volume. Please look at this video, this is a very important thing.
This is a story of India versus India. One India is standing in the queue since hours, while the other one has already set out for work long back. One India is content with theoretical knowledge, while the other one is tapping the global knowledge bank. One India is miles away from the government, while the other one interacts with the government many times a day. One India suffers the problem of choked lines, while the other one is already online. One India is still grappling with the heaps of paper, while the other one has gone paper-free. So why not bring both the India together on a digital platform, so that both government and citizens can go online, so that we don't have to put aside our jobs, studies or home to stand in queues, so that our blood pressure and the petrol gauge remains normal, so that we don't need to sweat and waste our time. So let's together make a digital India. Power to empower. Our Honorable Prime Minister has always envisaged every scheme with an approach to empower the citizens. An example of this empowerment is JAM, Jan Dhan, Aadhaar and Mobile. Another major step towards empowerment is the Digital India Mission. If we are to take this mission to every corner of India, the first prerequisite would be the digital identity of every citizen in the country. This is already being done through the allotment of Aadhaar cards. Once every citizen has a digital identity, he would need digital connectivity to avail all the services. And this would mean mobile phone for every citizen. Having achieved this, we now welcome all the citizens to the digital world. Now you will be able to submit any application online from anywhere. No need to go places, stand in queues or depend on middlemen. For there will be an e-sign that will ensure the safety and security of submitted applications. Having completed the submission, what about the required supporting documents? Now for this procedure too, you won't have to run from pillar to posts, making copies and true copies. You can do all this online through the digital locker. Once your important documents are stored in digital locker, they can be accessed from anywhere. They can be shared too with anyone at any time. And should you require to make payments, you will be able to do this through the online payment facility, PayGov, where your payment can be tracked through your Jan Dhan account. From now on, all government schemes and facilities will be accessible digitally, But what needs to be noted is that all this infrastructure and facilities will only be successful when each and every citizen is made digitally literate. And that is why the government has started a huge class across the country called the National Digital Literacy Mission, wherein around 3 crore people are being provided education on the basics of computers and internet. You can even communicate with the government directly and contribute to the nation's progress through MyGov platform. Digital India has its perks for our farmers too, through the nation's agriculture markets, which will soon be connected through the digital platform. Farmers from rural areas can get online information and online guidance about weather, seeds, fertilizers, and much more. A facility which will help to augment their earning and thus improve their lifestyles. Each of these online facilities are set to reach you right at your doorsteps, your office, field, factory, school, college, hospital. With more than 1 billion in population, India is known for its huge imports of electronic goods. But when it comes to manufacturing them, we stand nowhere. But not anymore. Now that we have taken up this mission that will merge with the Make in India initiative, India will soon emerge as an electronic manufacturing hub. This revolutionary movement will empower us to transform our youth into great researchers and innovators in the field of electronics. As skill development too will be promoted through one of the government's largest skill development programs. And this mission will result in the emergence of a digital India that will be self-sufficient and will be poised to take off on a single platform. Transparent, accountable, and citizen-friendly.
Here I sign up, let's register, and now enter. And we are done with the registration, Bauji. Time to leave for college.
This is the other India that we were talking about. Paper-free, line-free, and tension-free. This is Digital India. Power to empower.
So, and this is the India that we are looking at. And when this is going to happen, the confusions are going to get reduced. Only when there is a confusion with respect to regulations, the role of a chartered accountant comes with respect to interpretations. Now, what is the alternative roles the chartered accountant can take up? The alternative roles, or rather, what I suggest for chartered, this is my personal opinion, it's not of the institute or any of the organization I represent. What I foresee as a vision for the chartered accountant is, we need to do some research on each of the areas that is getting advented, which is affecting finance. Now, to put it precisely, today we are very good in interpreting the law. We wrote the examination, we cleared, but later also we started practice or we worked in industry, but over a period of time we tend to do the monotonous job. But when the new developments are happening, instead of learning, why can't you do research? Because, for example, doing research today, Chartered Accountant Institute has actually placed the chartered accountants at par with the postgraduates, where you can do on a part-time basis. When you do that, the organization in which you are working, you can contribute that ideas for the development also. Second thing, I request all the fresh graduates to work in the industry